Alright, so you got one of everybody. The gunner, the rocketeer.
I was thinking of switching out the demo for another Rocketeer.
Mm-hmm. The demolisher, he's the one who does the detonate one. That's pretty good though.
Yeah.
And the fighter.
He also has a natural reduced damage by 1, which
Yeah.
against your chain swords will help.
Yes. And yeah, bring in the captain, bring in the gunner, bring in the heavy. I also have my TAC op selected.
Oh, I suppose to select equipment first.
Yeah. Well, it's simultaneously, yeah. It's actually teams and equipment.
That's stupidly positioned, if you have to say.
Mm-hmm. So I'm taking all of my. I'm ready with my equipment. If you're ready.
Yeah,
I am
got
taking
mine.
all of my faction equipment except for the the reliquaries. So I will not get the free Wrath of Vengeance. At least not with my equipment. I can, however, use my captain to get it for free if I haven't used it on him. So just be mindful of that. And Cat, can you please move out of my screen, please? Yes, I'm sorry, baby. So I am bringing the Auspex, I am bringing the Purity Seals, and I am bringing the Tilting Shields. Wait, do you have a source of lethal or anything like that?
My demo has lethal 5. My blast is lethal 5 in the strongholds, but other than that, I don't.
Okay, the demo being lethal 5 is, I think, probably enough to warrant it. Although we'll see.
And my squigs will get. And the biggest thing is my squigs will have lethal 5 within the strongholds.
Yeah, in shooting, but not in melee.
Melee, yeah, but that's their entire point against you.
Yeah,
When it gets elites, I want to focus on blowing them up on anyone,
yeah.
since any damage on you is gonna hurt. I took 3 of my faction equipments,
Mm-hmm.
glyph on moi, so I essentially have free balance the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Engine oil for ignore injury, 1 per
Mm-hmm.
totem point. And drill rockets for piercing 1 on my 2 rocket profiles I have.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took smokes just for some extra defense. All right. 2 CP, and then tack off. I will select this one. I got mine.
I'm locked in.
All right. Now we do. I don't have any deployable equipment, so you skip me.
Yep. Gonna put a ladder.
And
Let me scoot that ladder over a little bit because it's not against the wall. And I got my other ladder. Let me see here. Yes. Okay, that one's locked.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Now for unit placement,
Mm-hmm.
I will place a squig here. Demo here. And a pulsar here.
All right, I'm going to place my assault warrior here and an assault warrior here.
There we'll go here. Gunner here. Actually, no. Put the gunner here. Crusher here.
Okay, I'm going to put my captain here, my grenadier here,
I did.
and your drops. Thanks.
No, that's not in cover. So I measure that out properly.
No
I'm like
worries.
on my side. All my movements, like I have like 20 frames on my side.
Hmm.
Like everything's jittery to me. So trying to do anything is getting difficult.
He's in cover. He's within the inch. But if you want him up there, that's fine.
There we go. That's a lot better. Alright, there we go.
All right, we're going to put my regular gunner with the auto bolt rifle right here up against the wall. Just make sure nobody's hanging over the edge here. Okay, slightly over. He's slightly over. And the heavy's going to go over here.
Alright, I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now we save positions,
Mm-hmm.
and now scout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll select this one.
Yeah, okay, we're going to go with this one. Ready?
You didn't take a sniper.
No. I don't value the sniper that much.
You take Intercessor Wars or just, yeah, Intercessor Warrior?
The Assault Warriors, yeah. No Intercessor Warriors.
This is Intercessor Warrior.
That's an
Assault Intercessor Warrior.
assault Intercessor Warrior, which is different from the Intercessor Warrior.
Oh, yeah. Stupid GW bullshit wording.
Yep. So you got the Grenadier, Heavy Gunner, and Gunner. Yeah, these are the data sheets, correct.
The only ability I'm having to look out for is just your captain's bullshit.
And even then,
having a
yeah, you get to free ploy, or I get to adjust the doctrine. So I get to
and
move
then the
my
once
rerolls.
per battle of fuck you scratch, just a scratch.
Says the guy whose team has a CP just a scratch.
Yes, but we also have a 4-up save and hit on 5s on all our range attacks.
Yeah, but it
We're an
doesn't.
APL2 team. A single stun grenade fucks us over.
Yes, it does. Which is why I didn't bring it today. I went with the reposition scouting step instead.
Heavy armor should at least do something to help curve that spike in difficulty.
It should. All right, what was your scouting option?
Equipment. So you win, but I have to announce what I'm taking, which is just offensive grenades.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Because I need to give my fighters, my melee operatives, at least a backup range attack, if just in case. Or if I can somehow get in position, shoot, charge, and fight.
Yep.
Which I don't think you'll try. Which I'm pretty sure you won't let me do.
Well, you never know.
with my Wrecka point system, crack grenades are actually terrifying against with my team.
Yep.
It's actually the better shooting. Some of my best shooting is this crack grenade.
So yes, I do reposition up here. And
I can fight twice with all my melee ops for
Yep.
with deploy. While
Yep.
you get it for free.
Yep. But you get to blow up.
Well, yeah, I can absolutely just devastate your health pool and just delete you.
Yep. All right. So I will give you the initiative and go to 3 CP.
Hold on one second, there's a
Mm-hmm.
problem going on.
Mm-hmm.
So who's going first?
You are.
Right. And I'm just going to be passing because there's nothing I have to play.
You should be at 3 CP. Okay, you're good. Okay.
Yeah. I just have nothing to play, so you can do your Gambit stuff.
I'm going to activate my combat doctrine.
I'll be back in a quick second.
Now the smart play would have been to bring the stun grenades. But I'm 3-2 in this tournament, so this is just more saying having fun. Seeing what I can do.
So just combat doctrine, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
What's in 6?
It's actually going to be outside of 6. It's going to be Devastator.
Ah, alright.
I don't think I'm going to. You're going to get within 6 if I get any shots, but we'll see.
I pass. What about you?
I pass.
Alright, for my first turn, I will move him here. 5, 6, and then dash him. God damn it. And dash him here. It's hard to control this with this crappy frame rate. Like, the ping is not that bad, but just why do I have such a crap frame rate?
I have no idea.
There we go.
All right. We are going to climb the Salt Intercessor, and so go 4. And then just dash him up against the wall. And pass with my last APL.
He's gonna climb up here.
Ooh, fun. Funky.
And then dash here. So you can't just cheat him on that other vantage.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Interesting choices. All right, let's see something. I move up here, can you see me? I believe the answer is no.
From vantage,
Yeah.
there's no way I could see you.
All right.
You would have to be sticking out pretty far from the light terrain in the first place. Because I don't even think even the closest corner to the vantage even can see the barricade. We'll see the terrain. So you're safe there.
Awesome. Your activation?
Damn it. Trying to. He's gonna move here for 3, 4, 1 here. First full movement and climb. And then dash here.
Okay, he's got 6-inch move, so he's going to lose 2 no matter what. So what does 6 inches look like? Okay. Actually, it would be 7 inches. I think I'm just out. Good.
I could technically push it up farther, but I think the hitbox on the barrel is a bit much.
Hmm.
Because I can't even push it in any farther, even though there's a pretty good gap there.
Let's see. You trying to push it up in?
Yeah. Oh no, there it goes.
Yeah, you
Because
can.
that was my. Because I wanted to try and get as close into the corner as I could, but I'm working on on a PowerPoint presentation here.
Yeah. Okay, so
Like I'm
yeah.
pretty sure the person watching my stream can contest this frame rate's ass.
All right,
Yeah.
so now you
So yeah.
are within charge range, maybe, because there is a. You're going to have to go around a little bit, but probably.
If that is my wish, but yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's the demolisher. If
He
he's,
can hurt.
yeah. His only goal is to get in and do his tank thing. Because if he doesn't do that, he's wasted.
Well, he's also pretty uh, damage resistant
Yeah.
with reckless temperament, and if he smokes himself out, he can be pretty tanky.
And then you got the sway up against the door. No, that's not something I'm terribly worried about. Okay. And the boss knob has blast 1 inch, right? Which can become blast 2 inch with the ploy.
Yes.
Oh, and you got
All
the
my blasts can go up to 1. We'll
okay.
go up to 2.
And so the only one, yeah, you don't have the 2 inch blast here.
That would be on my Rocketeer if he had Rocket Rack.
Yeah, okay. Grenadier just moves there.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Mosnov is gonna move over this and dash to here. Oops, get out.
I think the captain is going to dash 3 over here. And move 6 over here. Or 4 and be right there.
Alright, I'm gonna move. Alright, for my move, I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And then dash this. Do I want to go this way? There. This should make it pretty difficult for you to charge past while still being in cover. By the time it breaks cover line there, I'll be pretty much. It would be pretty much already within 2 inches.
All right, you good?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I'm on 3D. No wonder I probably lost some movement somewhere, but that's fine. I don't think I used all of it anyway.
Yeah, I don't think that really mattered right now because you've been moving up completely into walls. So I don't think any extra inches really would have helped you. Or
See,
losing any would have hindered you in any way. Because you
uh,
got everything where you just want it.
that's 1 there. So we dash. Point 1. Okay. And then we move 4. Or, damn it. Come on. Come on, tab button. Work with me. Tab button's given out on this keyboard. I don't like the auto measurement. There we go.
If your tab buttons weren't working, you probably have to use the auto measurement.
Yeah.
The measure movement automatically.
Okay, so 5 inches would get me, yeah, would get me up against the thing here. And you still have your rocket guy to go, right? Okay, yeah, we stay on conceal.
Yeah. I have a rocket guy, bomb squig, and a fighter still. I'm going to have this gunner just move here.
Okay, we are going to finally, let me see
Ah,
where
shit.
I,
I think we both did a fuck up.
how so?
We forgot primary.
Oh, right, yeah. Let's do that now.
Yeah, we
Luckily, we haven't scored
we might have
anything.
yeah, it's kind of stupid that they made a gambit step.
Yeah.
Not something you easily remember.
Yep. And it's especially since we,
Where-
yeah, right when we were doing the gambits is when you had to go take care of something, so it threw off the flow.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all right. All right.
So now all you have left is your gunner.
Yep. So we move him. Hmm. Did I fuck this up? I did fuck this up. Because I cannot. Okay, interesting to note. But I will dash here with 1 inch, and then I'll move another 3.
Which would be 4 because ladder, but
No, yeah, 4 because of ladder, yeah. Come on, what am I caught on? I'm caught on something.
are you trying to see if you can measure your way up to the high terrain?
No, I'm not trying to get to the high terrain. I'm just trying to stay. Let me. Come on. Oh, back it up, back it up, back it up. That's fine. I should be in cover from that side, anyways.
There's cover advantage for you.
Well, I'm saying from your guy on the vantage.
Oh yeah. But he also has a somewhat indirect thing too.
Yeah, but that's not. I can't deal with that.
Fuck you! 4 inches of injury that you cannot ignore.
Yep.
Which also stacks on top of injury.
Mm-hmm.
Which for an elite team is like crippling.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, is that it? Right.
Yep.
I'm gonna move him here for 1. Here for 2. And here for 4. And then he will, for his action, do a breach marker.
Mm-hmm.
This terrain is now considered accessible to all parties.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right.
Kitchen.
Uh,
You get 1 counteract before I decide before I finish.
I think we just dash him up a little bit. Too far. Dang it, come on.
Okay, now I have to make a decision. Do I use my squig on the guys on the floor? Or do I have him prepare to climb up and charge the guy up there?
That's going to be a hell of a charge. Because it's like a 4-inch, maybe even 5-inch if I remember right, depending. No, this is this 4-inch side, I think. You're right. He can do it.
If I climb over here for his full movement, I could have him dash here.
But remember, he's got to pay the
So
one.
where
He's got to pay the one, so I don't think he's going to make it through.
measure this. See, I can move right there.
Okay, cool.
Because now my guy only has to worry about climbing up immediately and then charge. And with him there, there's no way he can blast my other units because they have no visibility.
I believe in the
Blast, he is the primary target for blast, which means the blast characteristic works by visibility purely.
Yes, but there's a rule about the Volcus walls. If they're
That's only for control range and melee. It's not blast is not control range. It's visibility.
Was it only for melee? I thought it was for shooting as well.
No.
Thought
There are shootings that's considered they can shoot in control range, but this one he shoots himself.
Yeah, hang on, let me see.
Which means he has to follow the blast ruling.
Yeah, but let's see what it's. I thought it was visibility was what it was. Let me. I'm not. I just need to remember what the wording is.
Because blast. Select the priority target, the squig, aims with an X, invisible to your primary target or secondary targets. It's pure visibility. And my squig has no visibility on anyone else. Because if that was the thing, I could easily charge into stronghold doors and stuff, and still boom if control range was the only thing. I could also hatchway fight with the boom. It hit a lot more people than I should be.
Yeah, you can hatchway fight with the boom.
No, you can't. It's still a shooting action. It's not a melee action.
There's a thing about that. Hang on, let me.
It's a shooting action, but you just shoot in melee.
Yeah, hang on a second. And MJ, can you stop barking at me, please?
Hatchway fight just means you're in control range.
Yeah, where's the stupid thing here? Come here. Beacon, previous rules, commentary. Ah, there it is. Yes. Okay. There it is. I found it. Okay. You're right. I just had to find that stupid part. I just couldn't find it. And again, it's not in the FAQs; it's in the actual rules, which is I hate that GW hides all their things, and I just can't find the stupid thing.
You need a goddamn notebook collection of sources.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
But still, by following the rules of the bomb squig, it just says it shoots itself as a primary target with
Yeah.
blast, and then all secondary targets are still follow the blast rule.
Yeah. Which would and if you could be if it was visibility, um, uh, it was for control range visibility, not for shooting range visibility, which is the. But
Because if control range if blast cared about visibility, it would be on the blast keywording.
yeah, yeah.
It's just that its special ability is that it can shoot in control range,
Well,
but it can only shoot with its
I'm
boom,
saying
which
yeah.
makes it stealth.
But would if it could see these guys, it would blow through the wall.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
Well, my
saying.
guys are kind of hunchback, and so they can't see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if we were ignoring this for the purpose of visibility, they would be seen, and
Yeah.
that's what I was looking for is
Yeah, I
visibility
was
for
you were
control range.
confusing me with like no, he cannot see him, so no.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so that's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then we press this button here,
Mm-hmm.
which automatically saves everyone's position. And oh, let's move the cards out of the way. Ready to roll? Initiative.
Yep.
Yep.
If I can get this dice to lift up, there we go.
I will go first,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm pretty sure you can guess what my first action is.
Mm-hmm.
Time to nuke your gunner.
Let's see. But ploys first.
Wah.
All right. I will activate, and they shall know no fear.
Tough gets.
What's that one do?
I get a reroll. If I'm in an engaged stance, I get a reroll defense dice, which also works on my squigs.
Okay. I'm going to spend on combat doctrines. I'm going to go with shooting within 6.
I will now pass because there's nothing else for me to do.
I will also pass.
Alright.
So up 4, over 4, kaboom.
Yep.
No, wait.
Now that's
No
no
AP.
APL, but it's 6 on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
So since you're on advantage, it does not give the boss the lethal 5.
Correct.
This is still 6 on 4s doing a first this is versus himself.
Okay.
So you're not rolling defense dice for
Yep.
this, just so you know.
Yeah, yeah. It's against himself.
That's 3 hits. Rolling 3, re-rolling 1. Oh, he might survive this. He's saving on 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Re-rolling 1. And no, you don't have a deny reroll aura.
No.
Nope,
Nope.
he's dead.
Okay.
So 6 on 4s on yourself.
It's 4, 5.
Ooh. That hurts.
2 crits and a hit, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I get a crit 2 normals. So I will spend a CP to for my firefight ploy transhuman physiology and upgrade a normal to a crit. So I'll block the crit and the normal, and I'll take 6 damage.
It's 5.
5 damage. Okay. All right. And that is your activation?
Yep.
Okay, let's see here.
If I survived, that would have been bad for you.
Yeah, it would have
It
been
was close.
It would have been all right. Because you would have been alive on 1. I would have fought you, and then I would have dashed, or then I would have done my other stuff.
Yeah, but it was taking up an action.
Well, good news. I'm not going to get to do anything else with my actions because I'm going to activate my heavy gunner next. He's going to move 4 to here, which should give him visibility.
You're constantly leaning on the
So
wall,
there we go. Just back me up a little bit.
trying to get you.
Yeah, there's a weird hitbox right there.
God damn it! It's hard to tell to see if you can see it because you have your heavy gunner has like so much covering his head.
Yeah, if we rotate him this way, I think.
Even then, it's like, God damn it! It's like
hang
you have
on.
so much shit around his head that it's hard to really check line of sight visibly.
Here we go.
Like, I'm pretty sure you can still see both. You can do rotate with Q and E.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's both. Or you just.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Especially, I can definitely see the tip of the gun there, which would count for visibility. And then the question is, do I get the line on his base without touching this base? I believe I do not get. I think there's something weird about the Breakaway fighter since he's right up against the wall. The
Both
cover,
of them are.
yeah, but based on this angle, I could get him here, right away from uh, away from the wall, I think.
They fucked up your measure, your hitbox on your base
Yeah.
here when it comes to trying to measure. There we go.
Yeah, I think that misses the line there, but yeah. So I do. I'm going to say I got visibility on the Wrecka boss knob. I do not know about the Breakaway fighter because I think I draw it and it passes.
And they're not really clear on when it comes to this situation, which is so weird.
Yeah. I mean, I could just shoot you a crusher instead.
You look at the belly chicken.
Because this is a point of contention. Um, because we ignore these things for obscurity, but we don't ignore them for cover. And so, but since they removed the ability to hang over the ledge, like you used to be able to hang over the ledge. And then it wouldn't be an issue because you draw the line from that little overhang.
Let me look at the cores when it comes to Vantage. This... I really hate how they alphabeticalized the goddamn rule book.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be in cover?
Yeah, yeah. So it would be in how you draw the lines of cover, but because I think there's a weirdness. You know what? The more I look at it, the more I don't think I do have the Wrecka, the boss knob. I might be able to draw one directly down. But no, I still would pass through this part of the terrain. And I'm not within 2 inches of you.
Vantage.
If there was any daylight, I would be able to do something, but
From the looks of it, from what I'm reading from the code book, it's supposed to be the line has to be non-interfering.
yeah. So instead, I'm just going to shoot your crusher over here instead.
He's definitely not in cover,
Yeah.
and you ignore 1 inch of your own terrain. So
Yeah.
all right.
I'm just going to shoot him instead. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it as raw as possible here. So 5 dice on 3s, re-rolling 1. That is 2 crits and 2 hits. It pierces, and then re-roll this. That is 3 crits.
Was your combat tracker out within or outside?
Within.
All right.
Because I knew I was going to be. I'm planning on throwing grenades this turn, so.
All right. So
2 dice.
starring...
2 dice. Because it's piercing crits.
Piercing crits. Rolling 2. He is, I'm pretty sure, dead.
It's 4 damage, 4/5. So.
So even if I scratched it, he would be dead. Yeah. Goddamn, you just rolled hot there.
Yeah, that one was real hot, but he does. It's 5 dice. It statistically, I was going to get 4 hits. You could have saved 1 and just scratched. Oh wait, you save on 4s?
Yeah. I save on 4s.
Yeah, if I got the crit, if you saved 1 and just scratched, you would probably be alive. But outside of that. You probably would have had to adjust to scratched.
What's his next move?
That's it.
Oh.
I can't double shoot because I moved. Oh, this guy flipped over. Oh, did you generate Wrecka points? You didn't do your Wrecka points.
On what?
From your bomb squig? No, you didn't get any
I
sixes, right?
did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I have it as
Okay,
my counter here.
there it is. Okay.
I got 2 crits, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
If I char... I think a good idea I can have is to pulse a rocket here,
Mm-hmm.
and that might be able to get both of them at max range.
Yep.
Because you're wholly within there, but I'm trying to see if you're wholly within here.
What?
No, not wholly within on him.
Yeah, because it's vertical distance too, right?
Yeah, it's not horizontal. It's
Or it's a 3D measurement. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, but that also will prevent your gunner from being able to jump over here
It's a minus what movement?
too.
So I would still have a 4-inch.
And you still have to do 2 to climb.
You ignore. Oh, that's right. To where I'm jumping to. Yeah, I still would have to do the. I still have to do the
Yeah.
climb for the jump, but not the. I ignore the
That's
other.
why I picked the pulsar to prevent you from doing jumps. So he will shoot. We shoot the pulsar.
Mm-hmm.
6 on 5s, 2 Wrecka points.
That is
I will
unfortunate.
spend 2
Mm-hmm.
to get your gunner wholly within it.
Okay.
And then he will move here for 3, down
And
for 4.
2. Or you mean like, yeah, 1-inch drop. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And then move in here. And pass. So now I have to roll the D3 on your gunner.
Yep.
He will have 3 damage.
And this will last for how many rounds? Or it's gonna.
It goes down an inch every at the start of each round. So
Okay.
for the entirety of the game,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much. But it will be pretty useless after on the 4th.
Yep.
I just needed to prevent you from jumping.
Yep. And you are. All right. So I think what happens next is my.
Honestly, the jumping roll is not have much interactions with anything, so it's kind of hard to determine what it does
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't give it any keywording on how it affects things, which is
Let's
so
see.
annoying.
All right. What does 7 inches look like?
I think you could probably charge my
Yep,
fighter.
yep. Which I think is what we're gonna do. Less than ideal, but maybe. All right. So we climb up the ladder because we are within the inch of the ladder. So that gets us the full 7. And I think I'm measuring in 3D still. Oh, we are going to use my captain's ability to switch to the fighting ploy. He can spend, instead of doing the free CP ploy, he can do combat doctrines instead, switch to combat doctrines. Nope. Come on, buddy. How about right there? Okay, now what does 2 inches look like? That is within 2 of... Maybe. It's actually might be because of the vertical, it might not be.
No, you're good.
Okay. All right, so we fight the fighter. Five dice on 3s re-rolling.
Rolling 4. Rerolling 1.
Oh my god. The dice are just...
My rolls are terrible.
I'm sorry, man. They are just... That you got no hits?
I got 2.
Okay. Oh, you hit on 3s. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I rerolled the 2, but it turned into a 1.
Yeah. I don't want to do this, but
You could double parry
yeah, I
me
double
easily,
parry. Yeah, I double parry, and
and then you kill me.
yeah, 10,
Because
14.
Yeah, even if I just scratch 1, it's still a 14.
Yep.
Yeah, my dice rolls are just shit.
Yeah, if this wasn't a tournament game, I'd say let's re-rack right now.
And now you do your crack grenade.
Yeah. I am rolling hot tonight. I don't know what's going on. There we go.
I'm the orc player. I'm supposed to be rolling hot.
There we go. 2 hits, piercing 1.
All right. Rolling 2. Saved 1.
Mm-hmm. Do you want just to scratch the other one?
Might as well at this point. Need to try and mitigate damage when I can.
And that is all my actions.
If I charge him here for 6, here for 2, would that be... No, not enough.
To do what?
Seeing if I can charge him.
Well, yeah, it's so that's 6, right?
Yeah, 6 to here.
You should
2
have it.
to...
Are you measuring
Just...
3D or?
No, this is one. It should be...
Yeah, that should be. You're touching it.
No, that's just outside. Just not close enough.
Might be the hitbox is there because I would. That looks like it. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, that's one.
Oh, just barely.
Yep. Take it.
Alright. And then I will boom, which
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you'll tilting shield this.
I can't.
It's a melee.
But it's the one that does the damage, right?
Yeah, but it still had. I still have to roll it as a melee with lethal
Okay.
5s.
Okay. So melee. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is where I do tilting shields at.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see what it says here. Hang on, real quick, because do you have the card? Where's the card?
It's just when I strike with a melee, the boom goes into effect.
There we go.
Demos right here.
So, okay, yeah. If it's a critical success, okay, yeah. So yeah, I will do that so that it's the you're gonna get the D6.
It's
Yeah,
raw.
yeah. You're still gonna get the D6, which is still gonna hurt.
I don't think you really roll me.
Hey, you got the
Oh,
natural.
there we go. And I will just reroll one just to fish for another.
Mm-hmm.
No. So I will hit you with a crit, which ends combat immediately.
Mm-hmm. And the crit
Which
damage
means
is.
it'll be 2d6 plus 6 on both.
Mm-hmm.
First, rolling for you.
So
So
that's.
that's 12, so you're on
Mhm.
2. Lucky bastard. Now on myself. If I roll, this total has to be lower than 6 to survive.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead. And I get another Wrecka point for
The crit.
every unit that got incapacitated from the boom.
Okay. So yeah, you got 2 Wrecka points.
Damn. Not my luck so far.
Yep. So we are going to activate this Intercessor Warrior. Let's see. For sabotage, we do not need to do any actions on the home point, right? It's only on the opposing point.
Yeah. You have to somehow get to this one to sabotage it.
Okay. So I think we just pass with this guy here. He's just going to hold the point.
I will now. Is tank gonna? No, I'm gonna have the Wrecka boss knob shoot the grenadier
Mm-hmm.
because since and this will ignore your cover, so that'll be 6 on 4s. Ceaseless.
Piercing?
No, I can't pierce this one.
Okay.
So all ceaseless at ones. So that, and since you're on the inside, that is 2 crits.
Okay, 2 crits and 3 hits.
Yep.
I will save 2 of the normals. That's probably going to be enough to kill me.
That's 14.
Yep.
Alright, so you're dead.
You're now tanked up.
Which means I'll probably move him here to do... just to touch the point. And then he will smoke himself out. He'll just get close enough to touch the point and put a smoke grenade at his feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also going to make sure he can't just shoot me with even with your guy up there. So I'm gonna...
Yeah, I can't see you from there.
There you go. No, you can still see my banner.
Rotate him.
Yeah. Trying to rotate him and draw him in. Would I have to move here then? Trying to move where I can't be seen.
Yeah, that's good, I think.
Yeah.
And you're still within this. I understand where the smoke is supposed to be. You're in the smoke. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm just trying to get... Yeah, there we go. Can't be seen. There.
Okay.
Alright, and that's his turn.
All right. Think. We just... Okay. So it's 2 over.
Remember, this guy's -1. 1 -2.
Mm-hmm. So I can't even drop over the edge. Because it'd be a 2-inch climb.
1 inch drop, which immediately drops you to...
But I would have only 1
you would only have
inch.
1 inch.
And that's not enough to clear
Which...
my base.
Yeah. So yeah, that pulse rocket up there was a good
Yeah.
choice because it just snuffed you.
Yep. And now is it to my it's to my movement characteristic, right?
Movement and shooting, it's
Yeah.
it's an injury that
Yeah.
also stacks on top of injury.
Yep. So we're gonna get to heat. We're gonna dash here, and then we're gonna drop for 1.
Now my crack grenades are useless because you killed all my melee.
It's not useless, but
I have a drill rocket.
that's true. Yep. No, you're right. Yeah, and I get it does work out better on the boss knob to shoot with the twin pistols. Yep. Okay. All right. That's my activation.
My activation, I will now, because this is a rare thing that normally never happens.
Mm-hmm.
Since someone or my squig technically did shoot the gunner, I technically have a Wrecka point on him,
Mm-hmm.
which goes into effect of his gunner effect. Once
Okay.
per shooting action. If this operative shoots an enemy operative at another friendly operative that already shot those during this turning point, you gain a Wrecka point.
Okay.
So yes, I will shoot him and gain a Wrecka point. The heavy gunner intercessor.
Yep.
Heavy intercessor gunner up there.
And you're shooting him with
And I will
the.
also do piercing 1.
And you're shooting him with the
Normal.
rocket launcher,
Yes.
not the heavy rocket launcher, right?
The heavy rocket launcher is useless.
Yep. Because heavy.
Yeah. Heavy dash too.
Yeah.
Heavy reposition has wiggle room. Heavy dash has next to nothing for an elite team.
Yep. So I will
Rattlings
retain.
get away with it, but
I'll retain one for cover.
yeah. But piercing 1 because of drill rockets.
Okay.
Rolling 6, hitting on 5s. Okay. I think I'll just turn 3 into hits to just.
Kill me.
I don't think I need to dump 3 because you're already injured by 13. So
So
if I let's just assume you saved all 3 curse. It would.
I can only save 2.
Oh yeah.
I'm
So you
and
would
I'm
only be able. So
and
yeah, I would have to put in 3 to guarantee the crit.
I'd retain the normal. And so if I roll a crit, I'm taking 12.
It's 10. It's 5 damage.
So it's 5 damage. So right now it's 15. I could roll a crit. I can't upgrade because I already used that this turn. So I could block a crit. Yeah, if there's one more, if you do one more, I had to roll a crit. And if you
I
do,
will do 2.
yeah, if you do 2 more, there's nothing I can do because I'd block this one if I rolled it, block this one, and I'm taking 5, 10, whatever.
So he's dead.
Hmm.
Now he's amped up. He will move here for 4. And he won't dash. He'll just hmm. If I dash, could I get in the smoke? No, the 40's too big to fit next to him. Best bet is just to
There's a way to do it, but I don't know that. Yeah, you've got
the 40.
you
It's hard
can,
to fit
yeah,
32, just 32s within
it,
it.
somebody did the math. You can do a 32 and a 40. I know because I have the 40 millimeter bases and it's doable. It's just, I don't know that it's doable where they are.
You know.
I think like he needs to be a little bit, he's got that little bit of wiggle room towards that edge. And if you just moved him a little bit to that edge.
Uh, hmm. Yeah, no AOE, right?
No more. I do have the gunner over here, but he's over here.
Yeah. So I just want to move him in here, just so because I'd rather get him shot up by just a normal warrior and the chat. Oh yeah, your chieftain's over here.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oops. I know I want to move him here, but do I want to move him inside? No, I will keep him out here. In relatively safety over here. There we go.
All right. Let's see. So let's see what I can do with 4. Yeah, that gets within 2. And we shoot you twice.
Mm.
I forget. Does that still... No, that shuts off the piercing protection, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
But
you ignore the smoke completely. It says ignore obscurity does not ignore the
yeah,
cannot ignore the piercing immunity.
yeah. But if I get within 2, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. First hit is... Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I am sorry, man. I can't be doing this.
Loaded dice, motherfucker.
I
How the
can't...
hell did you load the dice here?
No, I'm going to a tournament this weekend. I can't be getting these rolls now. I need these then. It's a golden ticket event. I need those. I need these rolls there. I don't need these rolls here.
Well, the best I can do is block a crit and then take the crit, 2 crits in a normal, which would be
12? No.
yeah.
4, 4, and 3 is 11.
So yeah, 11. So I'm kind of fucked.
Yeah, because I'm going to shoot you again. Why am I rolling all these crits today? No crit this time. You save them all and you're fine. Oh, don't you get that
Rerolling
reroll?
1.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, not bad.
Alright, now you're kind of stuck there.
Yep. Counteract?
I have one
Oh,
guy
yeah. You
left.
have your squig.
He will just move here to take control of this.
Hmm.
There's no way your chaplain can get close enough to ignore obscurity, so or the or the ignore piercing roll. So I think he should be fine now.
Um, yeah, I could get to here and shoot the squig.
Yeah, but I need someone. I need it on here.
Yeah. So,
It's an engaged stance. It's not like you're gonna. It's not like you can hide easily.
yeah. Well, fortunately for you, so we're going to move him to here.
Maybe you might be able to get close enough. Yeah, probably.
And then 5. And we charge you.
All right, I'm just gonna hope that you somehow flub this in every way. Come on, get all ones, please, for the love of God.
That's a hit.
I'm still rolling my melee because I'm getting Wrecka points.
Oh, sure.
Still get 1. And yeah, you pound me in the face.
Yep.
Yeah, you're just rolling hot, and I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's supposed to be your job.
You're taking away my job. You're taking your jobs.
Mm.
Alright.
All right. And that's the last one.
Yep, so that's for friend and around.
So I will
You get
reveal
2. I only get 1.
take ground.
And my tack up does not reveal.
All right.
That's
Oh,
not the box.
it's on the edge there. Yeah.
I
All right.
will go first again because I
Yep.
really need it. I will wah again.
I will go. And they shall know no fear again.
Tough gets.
I will go Indomitus this time. Oh wait, no, you've got the piercing. Well, does the piercing apply to the blast?
No,
Okay, I'll go
because it
Indomitus.
replaces it.
Yeah, I'll do Indomitus.
Right. I will pass.
I will pass.
Alright. Alright then. My best bet is just to walk in and lethal 5 these two fuckers
Yep.
by using moving here and then blast and then kabooming both of these
Yep.
because I can
So
blast 2.
you want, yeah, and you blast him, and then that's, yeah, I got it.
I'm doing the captain because if
Yeah.
I do it on the warrior,
Yep.
he will get himself. Alright. I have a lot of Wrecka points, so I can probably do plenty of damage on your chaplain.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to do tilting shield on this one, or?
I can't on a shooting attacks.
Oh, it's only melee? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, 6 on 5s.
That is
Holy
3
shit.
crits right now.
And I can turn 3 into hits.
All right.
Because I want to just dump as much damage as I can into you, because you have ignoring just a scratch and
Mm-hmm.
a decent save, so
All right. Let's see what we get here. All right.
yeah.
Um.
So that's 3 crits, 3 hits. You save a crit and a hit.
Hang on, hang on. And it's what's the damage? It's 4-5.
4, 5.
Okay. So if
You
I
block
upgrade,
these two, you still take
if I upgrade,
18.
if I upgrade to the crit, I can do that. So I'll block the 2
So
crits.
instead, you'll take 5. So it'll be 12.
12 and 5, and then if I just a scratch 1, so
I think you would just barely survive.
I will take that. So
Because it'll be,
yeah, I'll
if
spend.
you upgrade
Mm-hmm.
and then you just a scratch or normal, so that'll be these 3 get blocked.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be a 5.
Mm-hmm.
So 8. 13. So yeah, you'll be on 2.
I'll take that.
So yeah, if you failed one more save, you would have just died.
Well, I did have Indomitus up, which is if I fail 2, I can turn 2 into 2 fails into a.
Oh yeah.
So yep.
Now on to him.
Yep. Now I am out of tricks. Oh wait. I don't need to spend the CP for that. I can use my captain. No, yeah. I can do my captain's ploy for
Right.
free to do that part. Yeah. Okay.
6 on 5s. That's 1 crit
3 crits
from not
because
1 Wrecka point crit.
oh yeah, okay.
And I think I will convert 2.
Yeah. If you can convert 2, I think I'm in serious trouble. Because it would be 5, 4, 4, 13.
Because if you save, let's just say you assume you save both crits.
Yeah.
It'll be 5, it'll be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that'll be 13 damage.
Yeah, if I save everything. Like, if I can save these crits.
Yeah. But if you fail to save even one of the crits, you
Yeah.
will die.
Yep.
That's only assuming you can roll. Right.
Okay, so I get. So I could. And I did my upgrade ploy already, so I can't do that again. I could spend a C.
That's you can spend a CP to try and roll to save a.
I could. So your turn. These 2 are hits now, right?
These are just normal hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now I'm blocking these 2, and I'm taking
It would
15.
be 15.
If I spend the CP and I roll, if I could get one,
You
if I get
you
one
can
more
either
hit,
save a crit in a hit, which would take it down to 14,
14. Yep, still not
which
enough.
so
And,
you would have to roll a crit with the CP.
yeah, which is not worth it.
Yeah.
Wait, where did he go?
So you're just gonna die.
Yeah, just die.
Right. So that was actually my dice luck suddenly decided to turn around.
Yep. Lots of 5s
So
right
now
there.
it's just your chaplain on 2 health who jump. Uh, oh yeah, I forgot to roll for the smoke. Yeah, it's gone.
Hmm.
And I don't think there's any point for him to use the smoke, so he's just gonna hold there. So that's all he can do.
All right.
You charge me, it's probably not gonna go well for you.
Well, I could shoot you and then charge you.
Yeah. I still have a reroll.
Yep. All right. Let's see here. And how long does that the I'm only injured while I'm inside the pulsar?
Yeah, it's and it went down to 2, so you're definitely not in it now because the terrain itself is 3 inches tall. So yeah, it went down to 2, and now you're fine. But there's no way you can get inside the terrain now.
That's okay. Just want to make sure I'm not obscured.
Trying to shoot the squig.
Yep.
Yep.
Which I believe it should not be, but let's grab the tool and find out. The squig's on a what size base? 25?
25s.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
So if you move,
Yep.
if you go there, you can then you can just shoot me.
Yep. So we shoot you with the crack grenade first. No rerolls, so raw dogging this, so I do
Did you take crack grenades?
it's got the auxiliary grenade launcher, so it's got the crack profile.
Oh yeah. It just doesn't have limited range.
Yep. That is only 2 hits. I think I will save my purity seals here. So 2 hits, piercing
Because I'm
1.
saving them 5s. So that'll be
Yeah,
4,
it's,
5.
so it's 8 damage going through.
Rolling
Uh,
2. Be rolling 1. Oh. Nope,
Okay.
I just take 4.
And then I shoot you again. Yeah, that'll.
He's dead.
Well, it's not piercing, so in theory you could.
Oh
You
yeah.
could spike.
So
You
because
could,
it's a boy had older by rifle, so it's
yeah, it's natural.
so
So you get 3.
0.3. Saving on 5s.
Yep.
No. Alright, so he dies. Let's see
Mm-hmm.
if I can roll the blow up for just Wrecka point
Mm-hmm.
generation. He blows up. And nothing. Alright, so that's your turn.
Mm-hmm. You do get a counteract with the tank buster, so I
I
guess
still
you
have one
could.
guy left.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, your pulsar rocket, right? I
Yeah.
completely forgot about him.
My best bet is to have him move out here,
Mm-hmm.
shoot him,
Mm-hmm.
then probably just shoot him here
Yeah.
so that I don't get any obscured shot.
Yep.
And then just dash here. Actually, I'll make sure I'm on the point,
Mm-hmm.
shoot, and then smoke myself out.
Yep.
Because there's no way you can move and dash your warrior close enough to ignore it, I don't think.
Correct.
And if you're able to, it only will be one shot, which will not kill within.
Mm-hmm.
I will do drill rockets on this one. Because he does have a rocket profile.
Mm-hmm. Didn't.
So,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
rocket.
Yep.
Because
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yep. I get you. I get you.
rocket launcher. So, piercing, 6 on 5s. So that is. Yeah, I'll put 2 in. So that'll be
So
4 normals and 1 crit.
so that's 16 plus 21 damage. So
Yep.
if I save the 2 normals, I will be at 21 minus 8 is 13? Not, no, still 14, right? No, 13, yeah.
Yeah.
13. So let's see what happens. I
Yeah,
save a
that's what I thought.
crit and a hit, so
So that would. I think that's still a kill. Because I had to put both in to confirm the kill.
you did 1 crit.
This is. Yeah, 1 crit and 4 hits, but it is.
I'll take 3 hits.
Which is 12.
12. Oh, and oh, that's right. He took damage already.
Yeah, because of the pulsar rocket.
That is correct. Okay. I was thinking I'm on full health. Yeah. Because even if
So I
I,
had to. So yeah, I had to put the full
yeah,
into it because
yep,
you would have survived otherwise.
yep,
And now I just have to sit here
yep,
while on the point.
yep. Yeah,
Alright,
I completely forgot you had him there. I probably would have done something differently, but that's all right.
and now your chaplain can
Yep.
just beat the shit out of this guy before I counteract nuke him.
Well, do I? Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess I would get a chance. Okay. So yeah, we shoot you. I don't think we overcharge because I cannot afford to take.
A single point of damage.
Yeah,
Because if you fail, you would immediately die. You
yeah. So it's gonna be 4 on 3s.
threes.
Piercing 1. So that is uh, 2 hits and a crit.
Rolling 2, re-rolling 1. Damn it. There we go. And I will just scratch the other one.
It's a crit.
It's you hit 2 normals.
Oh yeah. So okay. So right, 2 normals. So you'll take just the crit. Okay. So you'll
So
take.
yeah, just 5.
All right. Oof.
Are you gonna shoot again?
I can't shoot again.
Oh yeah, because it's a.
Yeah. I can charge you, and if I get a crit, I kill you.
But if you don't, I will immediately stub your toe.
Yep. Because I think that's the only option here. I do have a CP to do a reroll. So essentially 6 dice. I'll roll that one there in a second.
I got only 1 hit.
Okay. So then
So
I
you
can
can parry me out and then
yeah.
you'll die.
Yep.
So yeah, that's game. Yeah, you just rolled high and you just rolled over me so
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. That is the problem with elites is that and I count Wreckas as elites, is that if you
They are elites, but they just don't have the APL bullshit economy.
yeah. If you
Yeah,
get the
so
if you get the alphas, you start rolling over the other elites.
if only I got another hit, I could have turned this around, but now.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get 2 and 2.
I would only have 1.
And then we roll into the next one, and let's see.
I took taking ground, as you could probably tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just were rolling so hot.
Yeah.
So rolling 1.
Yeah, the only thing I haven't been rolled hot on is my initiative rolls.
Yeah.
And so I
I
think
will go first so I could try and see if I can do something.
actually if you give it to me, because I don't think I can, you're still in smoke, right? There's no
Yeah,
way I could get into you, right? And
and
so
there's no way I can reach you.
you are tanked up, right? So you could dash and then go through the door and shoot
No,
me.
no, it tanked up goes away once they activate.
But you shot me.
No, once they activate, they go back down to 2 CP.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It doesn't last to the next turn.
No, it only
Okay.
gives you controlling power.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay. It needs to last until the next turn, I think. But okay, whatever. All right. So yeah, you would. Yeah, you would not
The
be.
best thing I could do is just go first and then just tunnel here and that's pretty much it I can do. Because both your guys have just go second and just tunnel there.
If you get to here, you get a point on take ground.
Yeah, but you could easily just because you'll just pass with the chaplain here
Mm,
because this
yeah. I
can
would
and if I move up there, your
actually.
warrior will just charge me.
If you get to here, I think you could get to here and be on
Yeah.
conceal. Now he's on 2, right? So I cannot charge you. I can only shoot you, but
Oh yeah.
I'd only be able to shoot you once, maybe, especially if you're on conceal. I have to stay here.
So I will go second.
Okay.
'Cause I need the extra point.
Okay. I'll go 3 CP. I'll spend 1 on and they shall know no fear.
I gave you first turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll spend 1 on and they shall know no fear.
I will just spend 1 on tough gets.
And I will pass.
And I will pass.
I will pass with my captain.
Yeah. And the best I can do. I'll get 1 point no matter what I do. It's either I
Mhm.
stay at home point
Yep.
or I go for take ground.
And which one is your primary?
Attack off, so I'll
That would
have
get you
to.
2. Yeah.
But you can deny it by just moving here because I would be 2 CP.
That's true, but that would get yeah, that's true. That is true. I completely forgot. I wouldn't have thought of
So,
that.
because yeah, I cannot shoot him. I don't think.
Yeah, from right there, yeah. Because I'm not in cover.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not in GoPro, yeah.
Yeah. And then you just
Oh,
kill
I
me.
probably just shoot.
Yeah, I just need 1 hit to go through. And drill rockets it.
So piercing,
Yeah.
drill rockets, 6 on 5s.
How many? You have no Wrecka points, right?
God damn it. I have 0.
Uh,
Because I had to spend so many points just to kill the
yeah.
guys in the center. So yeah, now I got nothing now.
Yeah. All right. I
So yeah,
pass.
the best bet I can do is just
If you get to here, you're within an inch of two, and I can only probably be within an inch of 1.
yeah, but you could probably just kill me. No, I
Uh,
can't be an inch of 1 of them both.
uh, I would count this as being within an inch, like you're underneath it.
No,
So,
that under
oh,
no for to be within a 1 inch, it's base to the terrain
oh, okay,
piece. So no, I cannot.
oh, okay, yeah,
My
it's
best bet would be just to stick here.
yeah, you're
All right,
right.
and you would just probably just move close enough while still be on point to just shoot me twice. All right,
Yeah, let's do it.
all right, put me down, put me out of my misery now.
I'm sorry, old Yeller. Oh, sure. Now they're so piercing and so a crit and a hit. Seven
Both go
damage.
through.
You do have just a scratch, right?
No, oh yeah, but uh, so yeah, I'll just scratch one of them.
So you'll take 4,
So yeah,
and then I shoot again. 2 normals, which is not enough to kill you.
I will survive.
And
Yeah, but
that's game. But I'm not within
so yeah,
control
no,
range of this actually, because I'm out 1
yeah,
inch out.
because in order to be in control range of it, you could have just moved here. Yeah,
I don't know that I would have. I don't know that I would have been able to
actually,
see you.
you wouldn't have. Oh yeah, your ladder actually fucks you here
Yeah. So
because you can't. Actually, no, you can be right here. Yeah, while
uh,
still being on point.
I don't think
You
I.
would be within 1 inch there, and I would be visible.
All right.
So yeah, get 0 points. I get 0 points, you max out, and that is game.
Yep. And then I get to probably 5 on crit up, on kill up,
You get,
or
yeah.
4. Oh,
No, you get 5 because you get an
yeah.
extra 1 point for having a higher one than
Yep.
me. Because all I have is 3.
4. Or kill grade 3, yeah.
So that was a complete wash.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah, go record this bullshit.